preaching the word. Don't go out to camp and you scared. Put up my friends, get fly like a bird. We keep the commandments, don't know what you heard. Pull out them scripts like I'm a director. I stay with my sword, I'm ready whenever. It's the end of the world.
And it is, and everybody's talking about a revolution. Think about this for a second. If all of us on the Sabbath day kept this one commandment, we didn't buy nothing and we didn't sell nothing on the Sabbath day, what would they have to do with all these stores?
Close them down.
Is that a revolution?
Yeah.
That's a revolution. God gave us the blueprint to revolution without having to lift a finger. All we got to do is what he said. But pastor ain't going to tell you that. Watch this, Exodus 16:23. Here's another thing we're supposed to do on the Sabbath day. That's what I'm saying. That's why we out here on these corners. Another thing you'll read in the scriptures, I'm going to get it for you in a second, that Christ commanded us to do. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 16 and verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said, tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
So now Moses is saying tomorrow is the rest of the Sabbath day, right? So what day is he talking to them on if tomorrow is the Sabbath?
It's the rest of the Sabbath day, so he's talking on a Sunday, on Saturday about the Sunday.
He's talking to them on a Friday and saying tomorrow is the rest of the Sabbath. Because the Sabbath begins from sundown to sundown. So from Friday evening to Saturday evening is the Sabbath day. So Moses is saying tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath. Watch this, read.
Unto the Lord, bake that which you will bake today.
He said, bake what you gonna bake today. Read.
And seethe that you will seethe.
And seethe or boil what you gonna boil, meaning cook. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna cook today on Friday, right?
You know, Friday, she can throw Saturday, she shouldn't cook on Sunday.
Watch this.
She couldn't do nothing on Sunday.
Well, I know, but that's following the white man. But now we're following the true Messiah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Watch this. What he say? Read.
Bring it
And
out.
that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
And what you got left, you eat that on the Sabbath day. Because we ain't supposed to cook on the Sabbath day. We ain't supposed to buy nothing. We ain't supposed to sell nothing. We ain't supposed to eat hot food on the Sabbath day. You eat what you had left over from last night, or you eat a sandwich, or you eat salad, cereal, anything cold that you don't have to cook, right? No. So now, answer this question for me. What else we ain't supposed to be eating? Do the pastors teach us that we ain't supposed to eat pork? Did y'all know we ain't supposed to eat pork? Watch this. Get it right quick. Look.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine.
The swine, which is a pig.
Though he divideth the hoof, and be not cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
He is unclean to us. Read.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
You should not eat that. Now, pastor gonna say, oh, well, under Christ, we can eat anything. Give me Isaiah 66 and 15. We're gonna see, because this is the prophecy when Jesus Christ touches this earth again. What's gonna happen? Watch this. Because now we just read to you we ain't supposed to eat pork, right? Watch this. This is what's going to happen when Christ returns. That's why the pastors don't want you to read the Old Testament. There's prophecies in this Bible that hasn't happened yet. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it is in the Old Testament. That's why they want you to read the New Testament, and then you don't have no understanding of the things to come. But watch this. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
So this is Jesus Christ coming back, right? Read.
To render his anger with fury.
And they got us thinking that when Christ come back, it's going to be raining lollipops and flip-flops. You know what I'm saying? But the day of the Lord coming is not going to be a day you want to see.
I dropped my headphones.
Read.
Hold it down.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
He going to be giving rebuke, meaning correction by flames of fire. When you read the prophecies, America is Babylon the Great. And it's going to be destroyed by nuclear bombs. You know what I'm saying? And the prophecy tells you that this place will never be inhabitable again. Ever.
Right here. That's right. Oh, praise
now, but before that happens, this going to happen. Read.
For by fire and by sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Christ ain't coming back to just talk no more. It said by fire and by his sword is the Lord coming back to plead with all flesh. Read.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And a lot of people gonna die that day. Read.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens.
Now it says they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden. When you read in the Old Testament, the gardens were like the churches. That's where everybody went to hear the word, hear the laws of God, right? Listen what's going to happen in those gardens.
Behind one tree, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens. Behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
What is swine's flesh? Pig, right? Listen what's going to happen.
And the abomination and the mouse.
Because according to the Bible, we ain't supposed to be eating shrimp, crab, lobster, crawfish, catfish.
Right.
All of those things are what we call bottom feeders, right? They eat God put them there to keep the waters clean, to eat all the dead stuff in the water. Have you ever heard the saying, you are what you eat? So why do we eat that? Why are we eating animals that eat nothing but dead, vile, disgusting material?
Bring it out, huh?
Watch this. This is what's going to happen, though.
Shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
Christ said, I'm killing all of them. You sitting around eating pork, you eating swine's flesh, and all of that, you're going to die.
Bring it out.
But Pastor ain't telling us that, is he? Pastor selling pork chop plates in the church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to repent. We got to come back to what God said. Because a lot of people going to die when Christ hit the ground again. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be in that number, do you? I'm going to
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
I'm going to give you a law that give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. There you go. Read.
Bring it out. Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman.
So now Moses is talking to our Israelite women. Watch this. Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What does that mean? Look, boom.
Where you get this
You
from?
see how fast your spirit connect with that? That's how we know we are the children of God. Because soon as you read a law in this Bible, it automatically come to your mind. We know we ain't supposed to be doing that. We know that there was a point in time, great-grandma and them, they ain't wear no pants. You know why? Because they had the knowledge of God. He said they don't wear, women ain't supposed to wear pants. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garments. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
God said he hates that. It's an abomination. Revelation 21:27. He said it's an abomination. We want to go to heaven when that time comes, right? Let's see who's going to get into the kingdom of heaven and who's not. Watch this. Revelation 21:27.
Bring it out.
You got it? Read.
Revelations 21 and verse 27. And there shall in no wise enter into it anything.
He says no wise enter into it, meaning the kingdom of heaven. You're not getting in, right? What?
Anything that defileth.
That defile food, defile the Lord's Sabbath day, all of that. You're not getting in. Read.
Neither whatsoever worketh abomination.
What did God say women in pants is? And what did we just say not getting into heaven? Why Pastor ain't teaching us that? Just like, I'm going to show you another thing. Look at that. That's how you know we ain't right.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.